All right, folks, welcome to another edition of Ascension Outdoors. I'm Lyle Johnson.
I'm Goosie Geist.
From South Louisiana, I guess I should explain. Looks like the kind of home for my kind of man. We were fishing in bayou streams and dreaming from dream to dream, flipping on what Mama Nature stored. Yeah, you won't believe the things I saw on old Lake Maurepas. Mama Nature, you're gonna drive us all insane. For the rustle of their wings in that cold December wind brings me back to the banks of Maurepas.
Ascension Outdoors is brought to you by Layne's Jewelry and Design on New River, offering custom jewelry design along with in-house cleaning and repair. Snow Seafood and Steakhouse on Airline Highway, serving great food since 1971. Roland J. Robert Distributor, serving customers with petroleum and petroleum products since 1924, along with super stops located throughout the region. Bayron Smoked Sausage uses the original Louisiana recipe from 1938 to produce the best smoked sausage, andouille, green onion, and smoked boudin around Ascension Parish. Precision Weld Test and Training, located on Highway 30 in Gonzales.
See this man? He has no character. See this sausage? That's Bayron Smoked Sausage. It has character. Made with 100% shoulder cut pork, filled with flavor, not fillers. Bayron Smoked Sausage. Sausage with character.
All right, man, you know, it's December. A lot of people hunt in December. You know, what a whole hunting season.
Sure.
And, you know, kind of fishing don't never stop in Louisiana, but it does take a back seat to some, you know, for hunting. And, you know, it used to be my favorite time of the year to fish, you know, because I love to hunt, but I like to fish more than I hunt. So when wintertime came, the traffic went down.
Yeah.
You know, and so they didn't have many people on the water. Plus, it's a good time to fish.
A lot of people still go with that same logic right there. There's more people hunting, so you can go, go fishing more.
But it's still a good time to fish as well. You know, and this year, Bonnet Carrier stayed open 123 days, bro, and it was unbelievable amount of fresh water that got in that lake. But Lake Pontchartrain has come to life. You know, they got a lot of grass out there, so it's been really good, you know, and the bridges, like right now, probably should be as good as well. The only problem with Pontchartrain is unless you fish way on the south end, you know, you can get out the wind, but you got to be a little careful with the wind out there, because about 8-10 miles an hour.
And you know, you're talking about fishing, and you can go off the side of the road. A lot of spots in salt water, particularly at this time of the year, is really good off the side of the road. You ain't got to worry about the wind or nothing.
Oh, that's
you don't even need a boat, and you can catch fish at this time of the year for sure. Especially when it gets real cold, they start congregating to some of them holes in those canals and stuff, and it gets really good. So, yeah, it's we'll see how the rest of the hunting season goes. So far, the duck season's been pretty good from what I've been hearing. Some pretty good reports. It's early now as we're doing this show to be talking about that, but the fishing in general has really picked back up again. And not only saltwater, freshwater also.
Oh yeah, it's been good in a lot of places.
Well, we hadn't had no storms or anything, so we ought to have a excellent fishing season. Speaking of fishing season, there's some tournaments coming up. You really the coach, you the overseer.
MC of Fishing for Tucker, which is usually the first one. And look, this is something I've always been proud of. You two in a lot of as our area. And the support local charities get in our outdoor activities, you know, jambalaya contests, all kind of stuff, you know, and Fishing for Tucker is going on their 10th year, and they've raised a lot of money, and people participate, you know, the anglers fish, and the people come out and, you know, buy things and, you know, give their money, you know, and support, and so it's always great, you know. And February 1st this year is Fishing for Tucker. Now they not gonna have the weigh-in at Cabela's anymore. It's gonna be at Dwyron's, but it's gonna be the same thing, you know. And they usually kind of kick the fishing season off. Fishing for Tucker is usually the first one, and then of course Fishers of Men always had a tournament circuit,
Right.
you know, and it's begun to get really popular, you know.
it is.
But it is a circuit type fishing,
Right.
and it's not only just around this area. It's regional, statewide,
Sure.
and then there's nationals as well. It's a pretty good
Yeah, it's getting
tournament
pretty big,
trail.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But we have a lot of them out here, you know. The Dreams Come True put on a bass tournament again this year, and so it'll be a lot of
There'll
good
be a
stuff.
bunch coming up on that.
And Christmas time.
It is Christmas time for giving. You
That's
know.
right.
We're very fortunate in this country to
We
have
are.
the life that we live, you know.
That's
and,
right.
And look, when you think about, sometimes hard to figure out gifts to give people. I know we all go through that sometimes. I'm gonna give. You know, we got some sponsors that sponsor us on this show. If you think about it, you know, Snow's gift card, I buy a couple, 2 or 3 of them a year.
Yeah.
You know, that's a great gift. Veyron sausage products, you know, Veyron sausage, Martin sausage.
Right.
The andouille stuff, great time of year for that. You know, I got a sister of mine that makes us send the Martin sausage
Exactly.
up to where they live.
That's right. You
Super
can send a
Stops.
care package anyway up north, bro. With
Well, sure.
food you got
From
down here,
here,
especially sausage.
You better believe it.
That's right.
And then like the Super Stops, you know, a gift card from there, you know, a free fill up of gas to go down south or the North Louisiana, out west Louisiana, duck hunting, something like
Right.
that. That's a good gift right there,
right.
you know.
And right here at Layne's Jewelry Design, right here on New River, bro, one of our longtime sponsors right here. Can't go wrong.
Oh,
with
you can't go
jewelry,
wrong
you
with
know?
that,
So it's easy to please the ladies with that, and you know,
Sure.
guys don't mind it either. You know?
No.
So,
Jewelry's very popular.
Yeah, all of our sponsors are great local people, and Olive Branch Rods, you know,
Yep.
if you want to surprise your husband or even your wife, you know, females are
Sure.
a big part of the angling community now, so you can give them, let them go pick out a rod.
Hey, look, here's one for the future, or your career in the future.
That's right.
Precision
welding.
testing, weld
Yeah.
testing, and training.
Right.
You know, why not look a month or a semester, should I say, of weld training for
Right.
some young man or woman that's wanting
That's
to weld.
exactly right. Very
in our area,
profitable.
very popular. I mean, what a great gift that would be.
That's right.
So if you're thinking about things to do, you know, there's a bunch of gifts to give. Sometimes you get hung up on the
Right.
same old things, but
Right.
there's a lot out there to do. And if you can, I appreciate you supporting our sponsors, really.
That's right. All right, man, we come back, you're going to get a double trouble bushy tail hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Me and you on separate hunts. All right, man, hang on.
Super Stops. Get all your needs for your day on the water. Plus you got newspaper to read when I get home. Outboard fuel, ice, everything that you need to take a good, safe day, nice day out on the water. Check them out next time you go on the water.
All right, rolling.
All right, y'all. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Is go squirrel hunting at Point of Shin, WMA. We're a little late this morning though. Getting here, I'd say a half hour too late. Typically, I came here several times for the kids' youth deer hunt, and I always seem to see a lot of squirrels while I'm here. Just pulled up here just a second ago, and sure enough, one was right there, a gray squirrel, and it's seen us. So hopefully we see, like I usually see them doing the deer hunt, but you know how that goes. During that youth season, they'll bring you back here, that youth deer season. Any other time, you got to come with a bicycle or by foot traffic. Most of these trees in here, y'all, are real young stage of life. I see they've been cutting in this oak tree right here where I'm standing at right now. These trees are about 25, 30 years old. This was a field and they planted it. So the trees aren't very tall. And that should make for a pretty good squirrel hunt. There's some in this area. I just can't get my eye on them yet. That's the proof of it right there.
Here, right over here. Just stop right up here. Stop. First squirrel this morning. That right there was all because of the cameraman. I had walked away from that tree. He called me back. He said, I see him up there, Goosie's tail. Took me a little while to get my eye on him, and then it took a while to find an open shot on him. But that's all because of Steve, my cameraman right there. Good shot though, headshot. Cat squirrel. Looked like a female that never was bred yet. I've seen a few squirrels, man. I tell you what, they wilder than what I thought they were, y'all. They wilder than what I thought they were gonna be. No doubt about that. We're gonna keep slugging though, you know. Sometimes with squirrels, it'll be difficult for a while, and then it seems like for some reason everything starts working out for you a little bit. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hang this one on my belt, and we're gonna continue on. See if we can't get some more. Got a few of them over there across that ditch. Oh, they wild though. Got over there, I seen one of them running. I know he saw me, another one barking at me. I'm gonna stay in these cleaner woods though for now. Staying in. One in front of me. I thought it was a rabbit first when he took off on the ground and run up a tree. I couldn't see it real well. I took a shot and moved. He went into that bigger tree right there and got on the side. I only got a pretty good shot at that head. That's what's good with shooting one with a 22, if you can get that head shot. You know, it's been let me tell y'all something, it's been a pretty tough morning. It ain't been the best of squirrel mornings I've ever seen, but it ain't been the worst of them neither. But those squirrels today were pretty wild. I don't see many shells on the ground, anything to indicate that a whole bunch of people have been hunting. We're gonna go a little bit longer. I can't burn my cameraman out too much here, but hopefully they come out a little bit later. Another female squirrel. And that's brought to you by Vayrons. That'll go good with some Vayron undo and a gumbo. All right, folks, that's gonna wrap up my hunt from Pointe Chien. Got here kind of late this morning. Matter of fact, when we drove up here on our bikes, remember if you come here during this time of year, during the squirrel season, or even the deer hunt with bow or something, you gotta have you either walk in or you gotta have a bicycle. We got here this morning kind of late. Matter of fact, when we got to this spot right here, they had a squirrel right here already. Take off when we was parking the bicycles. Not the best of mornings. The wind blew a little bit, not terrible, but enough to aggravate you a little bit. Not as many squirrels as what I've seen here in the past before, whatever reason it may be. Some years they got more squirrels than ever. But what I would like to say, and the reason I wanted to come here, because I could have hunted on a hunting lease back home and killed squirrels this morning. And I'm off this week. I'll probably go to Cat Island later on this week. I like hunting different woods. Some nice woods right here. If you're ever down at Pointe Chien, you're fishing or something, maybe you stay in there at the marina. Or maybe you want to come down here, you can make a hunt that morning. You can go right down there to the marina, Pointe Chien, to the management area where everybody crabs and fishes and have I guess a cast and blast is what you could call that right there. You can do that. You know, a lot of people talk about game management areas, too many people and all that. But that's not always the case. Like the cameraman and I, we did not see a person in here this morning. And there's little evidence that any's been here lately. So I just want to promote our WMAs that our state, Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, creates for us. Because I hear a lot of people saying, you know, I don't have a place to hunt no more. I like the squirrel hunt, but I don't even have a place to do that. That's really not a true statement. There's some places, there's some closer to home than this for us to, where the public can go hunting on public land. So, all right, this portion of Ascension Outdoors is brought to you by Olive Branch Rods.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, man, we're here this morning. Didn't get a chance to hunt the opening weekend, but this is the second weekend. It's hot the first weekend. I thought I'd be better off waiting, but we had a cold front come through last night, and it's very windy. Hopefully that won't affect us too much. We should still be able to see a few squirrels.
God, Dad.
Well, it's squirrels 2, hunters nothing. We done saw one that I didn't get a shot on. Still a little bit dark. I couldn't see him going up the tree very good, and he got away. And then another one came right behind it, and I got 2 shots at it, which you saw. That turned out to be fruitless. So it's one of the bad things about windy days. Sometimes you don't see them till they're right up on you. And that second one saw us, and so he kind of, when they get into escape mode, they're very hard to hit. So anyway, squirrels 2, hunters none. That squirrels 3, hunters none. We saw 3 of them, and I can't figure it out this morning. It's tough with the wind because you can't see them moving before they see you. And I thought I saw the squirrel. It looked like what I saw was an ear, and I wish I would have shot because it was in the wide open and it moved a little bit. I took a shot at it. Might have been behind the branch. It's still a little dark in the woods here because it's overcast and it's hard to see it, what side of the branch they on. I guess we'll keep trying until we kill one.
I heard that.
That's how you do it. Finally, after 5 shots, I believe we finally got a squirrel. Nice, so these things are looking up, babe. We'll go pick it up in just a second. We'll let the woods calm down. Maybe there's another one close by. Took a while, but finally got our first squirrel. Very big, mature cat squirrel. The gray squirrels are actually the better eating one between the fox squirrel. Fox squirrels can be a little bigger, but some heads fat and full of acorns, and it tastes good. And that first gravy that Deborah makes for it. All right, we finally broke the ice. Let's see if we can't get us another. That was a false alarm there. That was a bird. I just still had my heart pumping like a squirrel, man. The limbs was smooth and everything was perfect. It turned out to be a bird, and that's how. Heard that. Kapong. Big old fox squirrel. He's right at the bottom of the tree, so we're going to just give it a little bit and maybe we'll see another one before we go get him. Yeah, you're right. Oh, the shot was easy. But as you can see, the trek to go get him was a little bit difficult. I'll time that up here. This is where they usually have squirrels, but another male. This is a fox squirrel. Pretty, that orange tail, they're just absolutely beautiful. Also great table fare as well, so we'll put him in the sack and get us another one. So alright, man, maybe the Lord is looking out for us a little bit today. When we got ready to leave the spot, I turned around and said, man, I think I'm looking under the wrong tree. And that's one of the biggest mistakes you can make, and I made that. Whenever the squirrel went down, I didn't visually mark the tree and which side it fell on to be exact. And then when you do that, you can look other places. When those other squirrels started running, and they was in a completely different tree, so I thought that was a tree. I shot the squirrel out of it. I said, man, I better go take a look. And sure enough, there she was. All right, folks, this is 4 hard-earned squirrels right here. I consider myself very fortunate, very blessed to have them. It was not a very good day. The temperature was perfect. I mean, long sleeves. It was perfect. Never got hot today. Saw a lot of squirrels, but the problem was the wind was blowing and the woods stayed dark and overcast all day, and so it was impossible to see the squirrels from a long distance because of the wind blowing, so you couldn't really hunt them like you usually do, where you see them a long distance and you get to stalk them. And then squirrels, really my favorite game of all kind to eat right there. So this made me very happy what we've got a chance to harvest today. So it's a good day. Any day in outdoors is a great day, man. We'll see you on the next Ascension Outdoors.
Folks, this portion of Ascension Outdoors is brought to you by Precision Welding and Weld Testing. You know, to be a good squirrel hunter, you got to be pretty well trained. To be a good welder, you got to be trained too. Check them out. Precision Welding and Weld Testing, Geismar, Louisiana.
All right, folks, welcome back right here at Layne's Diamond and Jewelry Design on West New River in Gonzales. You know, we talk about our sponsors, and every year the Weekly Citizen puts on a best of contest, and so right where we are here won first place in the best jewelry store, Layne's. got a real nice place here, a lot of
yeah.
stuff here, and well deserved. And then our sponsor for the photo segment, Snow's Seafood and Steakhouse, won 5 awards: best overall restaurant, best steak, best seafood, best dessert, and best cocktail.
That says a lot.
So it's pretty good.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, congratulations. They did a good job, Todd and Candy.
And Layne also won in the jewelry
first place,
competition.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. Congratulations to Layne's Jewelry, best jewelry store.
Yep.
That is quite an award right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Fantastic. Hey, we're gonna get to the pictures right now.
You're right. Photo segment.
Look, I'm looking at a couple of limited squirrels right here. That Bradley and Richard Gotro, he killed October 15th at Lake Ridge Hunting Club. Been a pretty good squirrel year.
Yeah, it's been real good, man.
It has been.
All right, next picture we got right here is a pretty young girl holding a very pretty fox squirrel.
Oh yeah,
Miss
Foxy
Emily
girl.
Dyer, yeah, killed the first squirrel, fine fox squirrel hunting on Richard K. Yancey Wildlife Management Area, shooting a 410 shotgun. And I tell you what, that's a beautiful tail on that squirrel. It's beautiful.
Yeah, no doubt.
Congratulations.
You know, I really like that. People that go on WMAs and hunt.
Right.
I mean, that's land. We talk about it all the time. You know, I don't have no place to hunt. I don't have no place to hunt. There's places to hunt.
Oh, yeah.
If you really want to hunt, there's
yeah,
places
without
out there
a
to
doubt.
hunt. That's a good thing for the people of our state that acquire those lands.
right.
Really, that's one of the good things about this
Yeah,
state.
you're right.
Here's Kobe Milano. He killed this lemon squirrel October 13th, hunting on private land in Iberville Parish. Now he was shooting a Stoger 3500 shotgun, has his limit by 745. Good going, son.
Yeah, you're right. That's
Yeah,
a
there ain't
that's a
nothing wrong with
squirrel.
that right there. Yeah, it's a good picture there too. I like
Yeah.
that right there with that shotgun laid across that log with them squirrels on it.
That's beautiful.
Oh, it is.
All right, next picture is an old buddy of ours and his son Levitt Hamilton and son Dayton caught a limit of reds and some nice bass fishing in the Dulage area. You know where he was at. And caught on rattle trap and shad colored Delta Little Thunder jigs on points and in cuts, man. He said they had a unbelievable day, and the fishing over there is crazy right now.
Oh, they're catching down that way right
they're
now.
catching them, man. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, Dayton, you're lucky to have that guide you got right there with you. Your dad, 11.
That's right.
He's a pretty good fisherman. I enjoy
right.
going with him. Here's Hollywood.
That's right.
Ron Bellow, we call him Hollywood for right now. A nice, beautiful 10-point buck killed October 16th. He was hunting with the Heart of Texas Outfitters in Melvin, Texas. He shot it with a compound bow at 25 yards. That's a pretty buck right there. Beautiful color on him.
Yeah, he made his
rack.
living welding. Now he's in the X-ray business.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That is great.
He sure did.
Yep.
All right, next picture we got here is another beautiful deer. Sean Mitchell was hunting in Rochelle, Texas on the 303 ranch.
Another pretty deer.
They spotted that 10-point buck and stalked it, shooting it with his bow, making a 30-yard shot, bro. Sneaking up on it.
Sneaking up on
That's
him.
right.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, it is.
You're right.
Yeah, it can be done. You got to watch what you're doing there. I guess a little practice will sure help with that.
That's right.
Here's Terry Abrero and Chris Morrell working soft plastics. Tight line fishing October 19th out of Lafitte. 50 trout and a couple of reds. Can't beat that mess of fish right there.
That's right.
That's down south Louisiana fall fishing right there.
That's
100%,
what it is, bro. I'm
man.
telling you, it's been good this year,
Great.
man. I'm going to tell you. All right, Ty Williams, he killed this limit of squirrels in Santa Monica. First hunt of the year with his 17 caliber HMR in the early squirrel season, early October, man. I tell you, that's some beautiful squirrels we've had.
I can't wait. Can't wait for next year.
That's right. All right, look, folks, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all pictures. You can send them in at Ascension Outdoors at etel.net, or you can tag us on Facebook. We'll get them somehow. And look, we love to show y'all on. And look, it's always been one of the favorite parts of our show.
Sure. And look, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
That's right.
And thank y'all for watching.
All right, we'll see y'all on the next Ascension Outdoors.